Wakey. It is Monday, February 9th, 2026, and welcome to Monday morning. It is a rare early morning edition of the Giant Rats daily weekly vlog. I don't know that that's what I'm officially calling this, but that's what I'm calling it today. And it is a beautiful day out, except for that 1 degree Fahrenheit. Yeah, and as I get closer to my workplace, I expect that to go down. Yes, we are talking here this morning on the way to work. Really briefly, this will not be a long vlog. I just thought I would say good morning to all my friends and get everything rolling for this week. Yes, it is very cold. Most of the nation is in the grip of Arctic temperatures. But we're above ground. We woke up today. Not everyone can say the same. We are up bright and early. And we're pursuing our lives, whatever that may entail. It is the beginning of a week. It is a new opportunity for all of us to do something good. That's right. Do something good. Whatever that means to you, that is what you should do this week. Do something good. A little bit of positivity into the world. Let's do that this week. Let's tackle our frustrations. Let's help others. Let's smile. I know that's not easy for all of us, especially on a Monday morning, and that's understandable. But maybe what would help is a piping hot caffeinated beverage. It's not for everyone. Certainly for me. I have one sitting right next to me. But because I have one hand on the wheel and one hand on this selfie stick, I will not be taking a drink of it right now. In any case, thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you're on the couch, watching on the TV, on the computer, on your tablet, on your phone, or on a game system. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, this weekend, just to run down how that went. On Friday night, I drove to a location to stay overnight. Just a little mini getaway with my wife, Mrs. Rat. And we didn't really do too much. We went and did a little bit of shopping at this location. We went out to eat. Nothing fancy. We went to Popeyes. We don't have a Popeyes in our area, and we love Popeyes. So we went to Popeyes. went back to our hotel and just kind of chilled. On Saturday, we got up, did a little bit more shopping, and we went to this downtown historic district where I wanted to film a vlog. This location, this place has probably the most concentration of roadside attractions, I think, in Pennsylvania at least. Probably within like a number of states surrounding. It has more roadside attractions in this one location. I think there's probably within like a half an hour of this town, probably like close to 10 roadside attractions. So I was definitely looking forward to filming some roadside attractions. But unfortunately, with the wind, it was nearly impossible to film. And with the wind chill, it was well below zero. Kind of like this morning, although there's no wind this morning. Single digit still temperatures, and then with the wind just into negatives. So it made it really difficult to film, particularly in the wide open spaces where most roadside attractions are. So that didn't happen. I did not film roadside attractions, unfortunately. Fortunately, that town, that county, that location, it's not too far away. And maybe I'll go back there just to visit without staying next weekend. Maybe I'll bring some of my kids, two of my kids. Maybe I'll bring a buddy. I don't know. We'll see. But in any case, I did film in this location half of my next America 250 vlog. This was an important location for that vlog, and even though the weather was extremely cold, in fact my fingers got frostbitten, it was really difficult to film. Lots of wind. I did review my footage, and I'm probably going to have to do, at least for the beginning part of the filming, voiceover, because of how bad the wind was. I was kind of in a wind tunnel for the opening scene. But this one's going to be pretty fun, at least fun for me. Now I made it, everything involved, it's going to be fun. And it's a story that not a lot of people know. It involves the founding fathers of this country and a little bit of the Revolutionary War, which this particular location played an important role in. Not exactly a role that everyone knows about. There is a second location related to the story that is a continuation of the story that is even more important to the founding of this nation. And I was going to go there. But part of that, I would have had to film another location on the way there, and the wind was just whipping. And it was, like I said, negative wind chills, single digit without the wind chills, and this location was a very large, wide, swift, frozen over waterway. Now, what does that mean? Well, what that means is the wind, like in a waterway, especially when it's frozen, as the wind whips down through that thing, it's just beating the crap out of you and your equipment, and makes it very, very difficult to pick up audio. I would have had to do voiceover and all this other stuff. I don't want to do that, and I have till the end of the month, so I have a couple weeks to finish filming. But I got half of the filming in. Then after that, I would have had to go to a historic location and have to deal once again with the frigid temperatures and the wind, and it just wouldn't have made for very good filming. The footage that I did so far in the location that I started with, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Like I said, I might have to do a little bit of voiceover at the beginning, and that's fine. Anyway, because I couldn't do roadside attractions, I had to pivot. So I had to come up with something Sunday, and I don't want to edit footage I already have from Walt Disney World in August. But I could do that. It's fun footage. I mean, I think it's fine. I really, that was a really nice trip in August to Walt Disney World. I would have had no problem whatsoever using that footage and creating a vlog. Like I said, it would have been fun. But I didn't do it. So Mrs. Rat said, your pass holder bag and everything involved with that is sitting at Hershey. We could go there. We're on the way home, and it's not too far out of the way. We could do that. Well, that's a good point. You want to do that? Yeah. I mean, we were right there at the exit. We were like less than a mile away from the exit when we decided to do that. And boy, am I glad to do that, because that vlog that I did yesterday, that I released yesterday, that we filmed on Saturday, is one of my favorite vlogs that I've done in a while. One of my most favorite vlogs that I've done in a while. It was fun. I had a good time making it, and hopefully if you saw it, you had a good time watching it. That's probably how most of my theme park vlogs are going to go going forward. And like I said, you're not going to see a ton of them. That's not obviously everything that I do, although that's really what started this channel. I'm going to continue to do other stuff and go on fun adventures, history adventures, and do these daily vlogs. But if you want to see a fun vlog, myself, Mrs. Rat, check it out. It's a Hershey Chocolate World vlog. It was yesterday's vlog. It's fun. Anyways, I just wanted to start out by encouraging everyone to get up, get moving. Let's do the positive thing. Let's go out into the world today and have a positive effect on everyone. It is Monday. We are up among the living, and we are able to affect people in a positive way. So let's do it. Let's tackle Monday. Let's start the week off right. Let's get it done. It's time to kick butt. Whatever you're doing. It could be just cooking breakfast, or doing laundry, or going to school. whatever it is. And it could be just getting out of the bed in the morning, because I know that is really hard for a lot of people. Really hard. I understand that. It is tough sometimes, especially when you're dealing with the depression. Just know there is somebody that cares about you. There is somebody that loves you. Stay. Get up, get moving, and stay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. That will do it for this one. I always have trouble remembering. What is it? Dreams, grass, and churros. We'll see you tomorrow.